Am I the AH for refusing to share my lottery winnings with my boyfriend's dog, even though I promised? Yep, you heard that right, my boyfriend's dog. Stay till the end for an update. So, I, 26F, won a decent amount in the lottery, about 50K. Before I won, my boyfriend, 29M, and I would always joke about how, if I ever hit it big, I'd split it 3 ways between me, him, and his dog Baxter. Baxter is a golden retriever, and I love him, but I always thought it was, just a joke. Well, fast forward to me actually winning, and my boyfriend is now dead serious about wanting me to give Baxter's share of the money. He insists I promised, and that Baxter deserves 10K in a dog trust fund for future vet bills, toys, and whatever he needs. I told him that's ridiculous. Baxter's a dog and doesn't need a trust fund. Now my boyfriend is calling me selfish and saying I went back on my word. He says it's not about the dog, it's about me not keeping promises and that it shows I don't take our relationship seriously. But seriously? Over a dog? Here's where it gets weird. I actually did buy Baxter a pretty fancy dog bed and some expensive treats with part of the winnings, but my boyfriend is saying that doesn't count because it wasn't part of the official 10K I supposedly promised. He even brought up going to a lawyer to set up the dog trust fund to make it official. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. Am I the AH for not giving a literal dog a chunk of my lottery winnings, even though I might have jokingly promised? Or is this whole thing just absurd? Update. So, after thinking it over, I finally confronted my boyfriend about this whole absurd situation with the dog trust fund. I told him straight up that while I love Baxter, giving 10K to a dog is beyond ridiculous, and I can't believe it's turned into such a major issue in our relationship. His reaction? He doubled down. He kept going on about how it's not about the money, even though it's clearly all about the money, and that this is really about trust and me not keeping promises. He even said that if I can't keep this promise, again, about a dog, how can he trust me to keep my word on bigger things? At that point, I just couldn't take it anymore. I told him that this whole situation has raised huge red flags, and after 2 years together, I can't believe he's acting like this. I told him flat out that we're ending our relationship because his priorities seem completely out of whack. If he's this unreasonable over something so absurd, I can't imagine dealing with more serious issues down the road. Instead of reflecting on what I said, he got defensive and accused me of breaking trust. I'm honestly floored by how this has spiraled, but I feel like this breakup was inevitable with how he's been acting. Am I the AH for ending a 2-year relationship over a dog trust fund? Or is this as insane as it feels?